No Rest for the Wicked, Chapter 2, Rude Awakening. Sunlight speared through the warped glass of the tavern window and landed squarely across Soliere's face, turning the inside of his skull into a drum. He kept his eyes shut, seeing only blazing red through his lids, and pressed his forehead deeper into the pillow. His mouth tasted like old ale and ash. His head throbbed in time with distant wagon wheels and shouted greetings from the street below.
No, 5 more years.
A cool morning breeze slid in through the open window, carrying the clamor of the tavern district, peddlers calling, someone laughing too loudly, metal on stone as shutters were thrown open. The cart's wooden wheels ground to a halt directly beneath Soliere's window. The breeze shifted. The smell hit him first, sharp and hot, fresh manure rising from the alley like a curse.
Please keep going. Please keep going. No.
The cart did not keep going. It creaked as it settled in, as if the gods themselves were finding a comfortable seat to watch him suffer.
I'll be damned. Other was right. The gods truly do hate me.
He buried his head under the pillow, trying to wedge the feather stuffing between his nostrils and the stink. It dampened the smell, but not the headache or the memory of how much he'd drunk. Even by his standards, last night had been ambitious. After a long, stubborn moment, he admitted defeat. Sleep had abandoned him for brighter company. He rolled onto his back, dragged the pillow off his face, and rubbed his eyes. The door creaked open. Soliere flinched at the sound and turned his head, squinting.
So, it's time to get up.
A young woman slipped in carrying a small wooden tray, the steam of a hot drink curling above it. She eased the door shut with her foot and thumbed the latch down, as if she did this sort of thing often.
Who in blazes are you?
His voice came out rougher than he intended. The girl either did not hear the edge in it or chose to ignore it.
I'm Katrina, the new barmaid. I work here. I sat with you last night while you told me all about your adventures.
She crossed the little room in 3 quick steps, set the tray on the rickety bedside table, and perched lightly on the edge of the mattress. Only then did Soliere notice he was still fully dressed, yesterday's shirt twisted, boots half unlaced.
Adventures, right. That sounds like me.
He tried to fish up memories from the bottom of last night's ale cups. There were flashes, Katrina's eager face across the table, Other's booming laugh from somewhere behind him, his own voice growing louder with each round.
Won't Gretchen be a little upset you're up here?
Gretchen's gone to the market. You know how she is when she shops. We won't see her until afternoon. Tanner's downstairs, grumbling at barrels. I didn't think he'd miss me for a little while. You looked awful when we dragged you up here, so I brought you some food. Thought we could pick up where we left off before you passed out.
She said it with a hopeful little lilt, as if last night's conversation had been a shared promise, not just a drunk man's ramble.
I passed out? That explains why I don't remember lying down.
Tanner hauled you up the stairs, but you were already half gone. I tucked you in. You kept talking about ships.
At that word, a fragment rose to the surface. Salt wind instead of manure stink, the creak of rigging, coin glinting in his hand. Old days on a real deck, before Tyrrick's taverns swallowed his time and coin.
You told me you worked on a ship once, that you'll own one yourself someday. Sail wherever you like. You made it sound so real, Soliere.
Her eyes shone with the picture she'd built from his slurred boasts. Sea foam, distant ports, no debts, no Tanner. He knew the truth. Dreams were always brighter from across a table than in the cold light of morning. Still, it was easier to let her keep talking than to think. Easier to listen to her soft voice than to the pounding in his skull or the wagon creaking in the alley below. She edged closer, the faint scent of clean soap and kitchen herbs cutting through the manure and stale ale.
Don't you remember?
He realized she'd stopped talking, that she was searching his face, bottom lip caught between her teeth. He'd heard barely half her words. His attention had wandered to the warmth of her shoulder pressed against his.
Shh.
Solier reached up, fingers brushing her cheek, and drew her gently closer. Their lips met, soft and uncertain, for the briefest stolen heartbeat. If you have enjoyed this chapter of No Rest for the Wicked, please click on the like and subscribe buttons. Then stay tuned for Chapter 3, The Lucky Duck.